Hi guys, it's Psychic Medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Hope everyone had an awesome Thanksgiving, didn't eat too much. Um, Hopefully you guys didn't get too crazy on the tryptophan, which happens with the turkey. But I hope you guys had a really, really wonderful holiday and really enjoyed it with your loved ones. Um, Great season of the year to just be able to come together and enjoy a beautiful meal and share memories. So I hope you all had a really great Thanksgiving. This week's video actually comes from a conversation that I had with Christ, with Jesus Christ, the channeling. What I usually do for so many of these videos is I actually ask my team what would be in the highest good for those to know out there. So I completely take my ego out and I try my best to just give the channeled messages that would be for the highest good of whoever requires it right now. For those of you who are new to the channel, because I realize that some of you might be new, hi, I'm Elizabeth. I'm a professional medium, angel channeler, divine channeler, as well as a remote spirit extractor specialist. And my work is available all over the world. The clearing work that I do is remote, and that's available anywhere, and I do it via my light body. So I also am a twin flame myself. However, I'm not in physical union yet, so I have the higher self communication, but I have that communication very, very clearly and very, very directly. So it's been quite a journey for me for a number of years, and I've gotten to learn so much along the way, and was guided to do reading sessions for people, clearing work, and lo and behold, to a YouTube channel. So I just never know what's going to happen, which is what I love about life, is that, it keeps it really exciting and fresh, that you don't always know where you're going to be led. But I welcome anyone who is new to this channel. I do channeled messages every single month, angel channeled messages. And I try to put up videos that would assist with the twin flame journey, assist with the spiritual journey. My videos are really for everyone. I do a lot of work with twin flames. However, anyone who is spiritual and here for the Christ consciousness and for the ascension, welcome. This is available to you too. So I asked my team, specifically I connected with Jesus, and what has been coming up is about the awakened twin flame being really, really, I guess, in doubt and upset because their sleeping twin flame, or twin flame who's not fully awakened yet, has shut them out of their life. And this is a subject that has been coming up in my reading sessions that I do, and it puts a lot of people off, and they just feel like, wow, and I've heard this, I don't understand, this is supposed to be a divine partnership. There's supposed to be unconditional love that's here. We have this mission to do together. So I don't understand why my beloved would block me on Facebook, block me on LinkedIn, tell me they never want to see me again. Maybe some even have gotten restraining orders out there. I mean, it happens. And it's very upsetting to the twin flame who is awakened, and in some cases it really causes a lot of doubt on the journey. Re-asking, oneself, is this real? Maybe I thought it was real and actually isn't, because this is what's taking place and it's not anything of what I thought it would be. Never thought that my twin would react that way. I thought they would be, just highly attracted and feeling the love like I do, feeling the energy, and lo and behold, they are just pushing the other way. It does happen quite often. And what Jesus was explaining, and this is very, very, very important to realize, is that as the awakened twin, we know what's happening. We understand it. The intensity that has been going on for us, we've been going through these different stages. We've been releasing, we've been purging, and we've been understanding these really, roller coaster or waves of emotions, from really, really highs, passionate, just crazy in love, to just dropping and feeling anxious and feeling, in some cases, a little bit depressed, feeling anger, and all of those lower emotions that we experience in order for them to be released, to be recognized, and to be released. And so we understand this, we recognize this because we are awakened. But I want you guys to realize that for your twin who is not fully in the awareness, okay, and this, I don't want to give anything away, but a lot of this is going to change, guys, very, very fast for the one who is not awakened yet. But for the one who isn't awakened, the intensity of what they feel when they come across their twin is highly, highly overwhelming when you don't understand what it is that you're experiencing. Okay, I'm not going to give any names of any clients, but I just recently had a client, and she was actually the one that did the blocking. Usually it's the other way around, and I'll hear the story that, my twin blocked me, now how am I supposed to connect with them? But in this case, my client did the blocking, okay? And what came out in the reading session, and what she also admitted, is that it was not really it wasn't because of the person personally. It was really about the intensity of what it triggered within her. And because that eruption happened, those emotions were so, so overwhelming. What she had said to me, quote unquote, is that she felt like she was giving her power away. Because to feel something that strong and that intense, and to constantly have someone on your mind, and feel that huge connection all the time, and this is something that just doesn't feel normal. The person who is awakening, or not awakened yet, it's scary. It's terrifying. They don't understand what this is. And so what it is a protection mechanism. Or as Jesus was saying, is the mind wants to be able to protect. So Jesus called this the illusions of the outside world, or the physical world. And so there's so much more than meets the eyes when this happens, with the blocking, that if you have been blocked by your twin flame on social media, or LinkedIn, or however else, to really take yourself aside if you're getting extra upset and starting to give up on the journey. Of course, this is, it's not going to feel good to get blocked, okay? It's going to be, it will upset you, but don't let it upset you to a point where you're staying in that lower energy, sustaining that lower energy, and you're thinking about just throwing in the towel, giving up, going out dating, trying to be normal, just stepping off the path. It's not going to help, and it's not the truth. And what comes up in the sessions that I do is that, the divine will honestly push you right back on the path. And, many ask a very, very good question about free will. What happens if I make that choice to be done with him or her? And I go off and I try to live my life normally, the way I feel it's comfortable, right? There's that word comfortable. And what happens if I choose to do that and abort the twin flame journey? Well, you guys do have free will. We all have free will living in bodies. However, though, what I have learned from my spiritual team, that if you are on the twin flame journey, you are a divine partner, and you have chosen this journey. You've chosen to to grow, to achieve self-mastery, self-love, and to come together with your twin to assist humanity with a very important mission. If you chose that, then that is what would be required to be done. And it's very, very important. And it's so important for the earth at this time. It's so, so powerful as twin flames to come together with our beloveds, with our third energy, transmute, open people up to Christ consciousness, template unconditional love, basically bring the truth of love, basically, to the earth with our template. If you chose that, the work does have to be done. So you can choose to come off the path for a certain amount of time, but the divine will triumph with divine will over your free will at a certain point. And I have to tell you, with all the energies that are here now and everything that we have gone through and the new timeline that we're in and the upgrades to the light body, it's not going to be possible, I believe, to come off the path for very long. Okay, there will be signs, synchronicities, events, things that will push both of you back together. So definitely would make things a lot harder. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it at all. If you feel like you just want to get off this journey because your twin flame is ignoring you, blocking you, shoving you away, pushing you away, and you feel like that there's absolutely no hope, I want you to understand, and Jesus wants you to understand, that these are the illusions of the physical. This is the 3D reactions, the reactions of the mind. This is coming from someone who is not understanding fully what they're experiencing, what they're feeling, because it's so overwhelming and it kind of takes you over. As my client was saying, she felt like she was losing her power. She was giving it away. It's because of that intensity that your twin, who still needs to awaken, that's why they're reacting that way. That is the only reason why they're reacting that way. So please, if you can try your best to see the reality of this and not get so caught up in, wow, it's over and they want nothing to do with me and maybe this was all a lie, maybe I made this all up in my head, or perhaps, I have another twin, something like that. Please, 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 please. You've been on this journey. You understand so much of what's happening. You have gone through so much. You've changed. You've shifted. You were sticking with it, and then all of a sudden your twin blocks you, and that's going to change everything? No. It won't change everything. They are still your twin. They are still absolutely your twin. The love is absolutely there. They are just getting scared in that moment because they're just not understanding it. A great way to look at it is to actually kind of the flip side of it. If your twin has blocked you, pushed you away, to see that as actually a good thing. Well, Elizabeth, how is that a good thing? Okay, they want nothing to do with me. But you see, if they did block you, that means that they are feeling something. You've triggered something within them. They feel it. It's not like they don't. So it's not a lie. Because if none of this was true, then your twin would have not had that type of reaction, that severe reaction of, oh my gosh, what is this? I don't know what this is. I can't feel this. I can't think about this person all the time. This is not normal. I can't concentrate on my life. Block, 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 block. So if you can think of it this way and kind of be grateful for it in a way, feel blessed that they are triggered, then this would help you. Twins who aren't together yet in the physical and have absolutely planned to do so, to come together, and you know who you are. You know who you are if you plan to come together in the physical. This is the time where healing is happening. this is the time where there are things to release. Okay. And with my clients and my readings, actually, I just started doing this because it came up for a client who was an international client, and she had some trouble understanding how to clear with her twin's higher self. So I said, let me write down the steps so that way she can follow that. And then it ended up being really great for other clients because some clients just don't understand how to do that. And so I can definitely give some suggestions on how to work with your twin's higher self to clear. And this is going to help out a lot because this is what is there to focus on along with getting started with your mission. This is what's there, and this is why your twin and yourself are not together yet, because you are not on the same energetic level yet. And once you are, divine timing kicks in, and you two are brought together in the physical to actually bring a mission together. But coming together, if you guys are not prepared, if you're not within your self-empowerment and self-love, if you perhaps haven't opened up your skills, your abilities, and really began honing in on who you are, why you're here, what you have to give to the earth, and they haven't either, it's really important to figure those things out and stand in your power before being brought together and then putting everything together. So I just want people to realize that if this is you and this video speaks to you and your twin has blocked you, pushed you away, maybe they have said, I don't never want to see you again, I don't want to talk to you ever again, I don't want to know anything about you. And if you have been that person to question the journey, that maybe this was all a lie and all the signs were a lie and this whole thing has just been made up in your head, I want you to know that that's just absolutely not true. And if you go back into yourself and you feel the truth, that's where the truth is. I want many of you to realize, yes, I'm here to give validations through your spiritual team, to give messages, to confirm. Many of you want to know if this is in fact your twin flame and you would like a confirmation of this. Yes, I am absolutely here to do that for you, and I'm grateful and blessed that I'm able to do this because I honestly could have used a lot more of that when I first started awakening to this. But I truthfully trusted what I was feeling when I received a wrong confirmation from a reader. Okay, some of you may have had this experience where you go to a psychic and the psychic just doesn't know about this type of dynamic. They're unable to speak or channel a higher self because they can't reach up that high in consciousness level. And they give you incorrect information saying, no, this is not your twin flame. He or she is not. It's just a soulmate, or it's not anything at all. And I've had this happen. And you know what happens? It just doesn't feel right. I would like anyone who's had this experience to leave me a comment, because I could probably say, like most of you out there have gone to readers where they said, you know what, nope, and then you left going, really? This doesn't feel right. But why do I keep feeling it? Why do I keep feeling the love? Why does that continue if that's not the person? The thing is that you guys know. You know. You really do. The truth is within you. The truth can be felt. That's the truth of the twin flame. It can't be analyzed or rationalized. And some of my clients who come to me, they have been so used to being in logic and being rational about everything and analyzing everything. And there's not to say that those qualities are not good. Of course they are. You know, everything in balance, right? Everything's useful. But when it comes to love, when it comes to the unconditional love, the divine love, the truth of that is within here in your heart space that can be felt. So I wanted to say that because if you are feeling like things are not going to happen for you because of the particular position that you're in right now with your twin pushing away or blocking you, then it is absolutely a temporary ordeal, and it's because of what you brought out in them that scared them. Okay, they'll come back. Believe me, they'll come back when they're ready. And so it's up to you as the awakened twin flame to understand this, to be compassionate, understanding, patient, and to go about your life. Go about your life growing. Self-love. Putting yourself out there to help others. Really focusing on the simple things in life. Really staying present every day with what you're doing. And by doing that, and of course, not to say you want to always send your love to your twin, no matter what. So send the love. Know that the love is absolutely there and not going away. And no matter what's happening in the physical with that it is being addressed. It's just that they have not come to understand things yet, but they will. And once they do, then they will absolutely come back to you. So don't get caught up in the lower vibrations of this, guys. Just don't. Truthfully, as I agree with Jesus, that this is a temporary situation. It's the mind reacting, and these are absolutely illusions in the physical, and not the truth of love, not the truth of the souls. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to add to this. I didn't want this to be a long video at all, so I think I'm just going to keep it rather short with that. But it was definitely something that was coming up a lot. I hear this a lot, and my team wanted me to share that and to not, to tell you guys not to give up, to not lose hope if you are in this situation, but rather see it as an opportunity to clear out fears for your twin's higher self. Again, I have suggestions on how to do that, and if you are guided rather to have a reading session with me, and you do absolutely require those steps numbered out, then I will absolutely send that to you to help you out. And to see this also as that your twin was just triggered from you, and they are absolutely feeling something very intense. They are feeling the emotions, and they are thinking about you, and it's something that come on, let's be honest. As a twin flame, this is nothing, absolutely nothing like a relationship. I see online sometimes that, people refer to it as a twin flame relationship, and I'm just like, what? I do not agree with that whatsoever. I'm not on that boat, because it is absolutely not a relationship. It is a union. Relationship is in the 3D sense. That's a 3D relationship. This is a union, a divine partnership, and it doesn't follow any of the rules. It's like nothing else that you have ever been in. So this is a brand new experience. I don't care how many relationships you guys have been in. I don't care how many dates you've been on. It doesn't matter if you were the biggest player in the world. Okay, this is not that. This is in a category way up here. And it's a totally different thing, totally different experiences. It's nothing like anything. And so when it comes to anything that's new and that someone's not understanding and that's intense, it's going to be kind of frightening until they're able to process and understand what it is they're feeling and work it out within themselves. And then once they are able to do that, they will be coming back. They'll be coming back. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And of course, any positive positive questions and comments. Let's keep everything positive and hopeful and trusting, because that's all I wish to give to people, because that's all there is. Anything that is negative in any sense. Actually, I do want to add this last thing, and this is not something actually that I have experienced personally, but I've heard it from my clients, and I absolutely do not subscribe to this kind of behavior at all. But in some cases, there are twin flame communities, I've heard, where there's a lot of negativity happening and judgment, and it's really, others telling people, oh, you should be doing this and you should be doing that, or making people feel bad that they're doing something wrong. And wow. And I'm really glad that I haven't witnessed this personally, because that is all fear-based, it's all ego-based. It's just going to bring down all the other twin flames too, energetically. And I just don't subscribe to that at all. This is all a very positive thing. This is all a beautiful thing. And for those who may do that and just color it really, really negatively, it's just not the truth. It's just not the truth at all, and that's just their own fear speaking, and that's being spread out to others, which is not a good thing. So I like to keep everything as positive and truthful and faithful as I can on this channel, also within sessions, because I know that's the truth of the matter. I like to get to the heart of the matter. And the heart of the matter is truth and faith, and none of the negative stuff or judging your twin harshly or anything like that. No. So I always welcome any positive comments, so definitely feel free to leave them below. I can't always answer everybody, but I try to read everything. And I'm going to leave my information in the description for any of you who do feel guided to have a reading session with me. I'm here. I took off the 15-minute because it just is way too short. It's not going to cover a thing. I have 30 minutes, which that goes really, really fast too. And I also have an hour. If you are someone who is new, I do recommend, if possible, that you go for the hour reading session, just because you'll see there's just so much to cover. And some of you who do book the 30 minutes, it ends up that we do go over, and you just book another 30 minute after that. So I'm just going to say that, being honest, that if you are someone new, you may just want to book an hour, so that way we have that comfortable allotted time and can give you all the information, especially if it has to do with confirmation, if it's your twin or not, or if someone is really, really, really low in doubt. You know what I mean? Like if you're low and you're feeling doubt, and you really require a lot of time, so we can go over everything and see where the fears are and all these different things, and what to do as far as clearing. I definitely recommend that an hour session would be best for you, if possible. So theparanormalpriestess.com is the website. I'm going to leave that in my description, as well as my Facebook and my Twitter on there. And I want you guys always to remember this: from the heart of the darkness is born the light. I stand by that. It's not just something that I say. So please understand that it's all about the transformation, the transmuting. Okay, guys? I will see you very soon with the December messages, and I know that you're going to be really off the hook excited about this one, because I got some hints already. So definitely stay tuned for that next week. Take care, everyone. I love you. Brightest blessings, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.